We're going to begin by sitting up nice and straight in our seat. Start to just notice yourself here, the present moment, by taking a breath, just a concentrated breath. Inhale, breathing in, and exhale, breathing out. And you'll notice that this breath in the beginning can be all over the place. It's your first intentional breath of the morning, maybe, but it's certainly the first intentional breath of the meditation. Start to try to give yourself permission to relax the body. When I say start to try, it's just a process where you're beginning. Anytime we begin something at first, it can be a little messy, a little difficult or challenging. But it's our anchoring point to start. Relax the back body. Allow the weight to fall into the sits bone, and the sits bone into the seat beneath you. And if you're sitting in a chair, and let your feet down on the ground. Let the feet be heavy. Try not to be tense in the thighs. If you have your legs crossed, still allow the seat to come down into the ground. Breathing in and out. Imagine that your breath is pretty powerful in this moment. See if you can allow your breath to completely connect to your toes. As you breathe in, allow the breath to just travel through the body. And on the exhale, allow it to travel out. You're also going to notice this rise. So the breath has this way of filling us up. Allow yourself to be filled up all the way down to the feet. And on the exhale, it has this way of relaxing, helping us to relax a little bit more. Navel touches the spine. Inhale, you're filling up with energy and power. Exhale, you're releasing and you're letting go. And just see if you can find a steady rhythm so that the energy and the power in your breath allows you to just start to settle here into the moment. Using your mind's eye, intentionally bring your breath down to your feet. Breathing in and out. And as you start to really get a sense of the way your breath is catching this rhythm of energy, see if you can just start to notice your feet as part of this experience. Maybe wiggle the toes a little bit and feel a grounding sensation. Start to bring your awareness now from your feet to your ankles. As you exhale and let all the stale air out of the lungs, imagine that all the air that is stale in the body, all the way down to the feet and the ankles, leaves the body as well. On the next inhale, fill up with a renewed sense of oxygen, a renewed sense of an invigorating breath filled with this energy. It can make it anywhere that you put your mind on. So wherever you bring your imagination to, or your mind's eye, your breath will make it there eventually. On the next inhale, allow the breath to fill up all the way down to the lower legs. The lower legs is that foreleg, the calf muscles behind the leg. The front is the shin, the sides, the inner leg. And continue to bring the breath here, steady, steady and flowing. Inhale, breathing in the sense of renewed, invigorating energy. And then exhale, letting go of any stale air in the body. Continue to take a few breaths while you're here, concentrating your focus on the lower legs. Each inhale, renewing, and each exhale, releasing stale air. Nothing to do and nowhere to go but to breathe. On the next inhale, come up to your knees. Breathing in this renewing energy. Exhaling all the stale air out of the knee body. And as you do so, it travels through the path of the exhale. So anything else that's stale along the way that kind of gets left behind through each part of the practice. It's almost like a build. More and more and more of the stale air will come out of the body. You can even imagine that the navel touches the spine as this exhale goes out so that you get the sense of how the breath works. You're just taking your mind's eye, using your imagination to keep your focus anchored on your knees at this moment. And allowing the fluid breath to travel out the body, taking with it any toxins, stale air, anything that doesn't need to be there right now or serve you. And then your inhale is filling, rejuvenating, renewing. As you feel the breath come in, you can feel the belly rise and the chest rise, and you can actually see and feel. If you even place your hands on your belly, you can feel this extension of renewing fill you up. And you're just going to bring that all the way down to the knees. But it's going to travel through each part of the body until it gets to the knees. It doesn't skip. It doesn't go from the nose to the knees. It travels through the body in a steady, fluid way. On the next inhale, come up to the thighs. From the lowest part of the thighs all the way up to the sits bone. Feel the full circle of the thigh, the full circumference. Notice its width and its length. And imagine that the breath comes down to the thighs, renewing energy, a renewed sense of breath. And on the exhale, all the toxins and stale air leaves the thighs, traveling back out through the body. It journeys out, letting go of anything that doesn't serve you right now in this practice. Breathing in, being filled with renewing energy. Exhaling, letting go of stale air. Each breath is new, moment by moment. And see if for a few moments you can just stay in this newness of breath, allowing it to revive you through each inhale and exhale. We're going to continue to come up now to the hips. The sits bone will continue to anchor into the ground beneath us, or the seat beneath us. Stretch your awareness from the left hip to the right hip, from front to back. Notice the full pelvic bowl in the shape, this area where the mid part of the body kind of is just cradled and supported by the bone structure. And as you fill up with air, let it be a renewing air, moment by moment, a new breath, reviving the pelvic bowl area. And on the exhale, all the stale air leaves the body. The lungs are clear, the navel touches the spine. Shh. You might even be able to make a little shh sound to get the last bit of air out of the body. Really allowing it to come from that place where your focus is on that hip part of the body and pressing it out. Inhaling a new breath. Exhaling and letting go of old air. Inhale, new reviving breath. Exhale, stale air and toxins. One moment at a time. Next, coming to the body, the belly body, all the way up to where the windpipe is. Allow the belly to be filled with air. And then on the exhale, navel touches the spine until all the stale air is out of the body. Inhale, feel filled with this renewing, rejuvenating breath. Exhale, letting go of the stale, old air. Filled once again with new breath. Exhale and allow yourself to be revived, letting go of anything else that remains that doesn't serve you in this part of the practice. You can feel cleaner and cleaner with each breath to come through the belly body, making more room, even on the exhale, for the air to travel and journey out so that the cycle becomes clean. completely reviving on both the inhale and the exhale. Try to stay within the present moment and really just take it as a moment by moment experience. Continue to come up to the chest, from the lowest part of the chest all the way up to the shoulders. Notice the heart body here as well. And as you breathe in and out, allow this reviving breath to come through the heart, through the lungs, allowing the full chest to be filled as it rises. And then on the exhale, sinks, begins to fall. Inhale, revived, new energy, new breath. Exhale, stale air leaves the body, completely clean and washed. Breathing in this sense of reviving, renewing energy. Exhaling all the toxins, letting go of anything else that's there that doesn't serve your chest and your heart at this moment. Allow your next sense of awareness to bring you up to your shoulders on your inhale. And on your exhale, follow down to the full length of the limb to the fingertips. Inhale, breathing in, letting the renewing energy come to the fingertips, the nails, the palms of the hands, traveling that full length of the arm. The exhale, letting the breath wash away as you let go of any stale air or toxins in the arm body. And that includes the shoulders. You maybe even sit up a little bit taller so that you can really allow the sense of air to get through the length. Inhale, renewing. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, new breath. Exhale, release. Come to the back body, the full length of the back, from the shoulders down to the sits bone where the sacrum is, that place where your tailbone is. And just in your mind's eye, follow the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down to the lowest part of the sacrum body. Allow each breath to fill the lungs and fill the spine with this renewing air. And on the exhale, let go of any toxins, almost wringing the spine out from anything that doesn't belong there. So take your time as you get down to the lowest part of the spine. You'll notice that the breath actually does touch the back body. So try to just match the rhythm moment by moment, taking your time. New breath on the inhale, releasing the breath on the exhale. Breathing in and out. Renewing, reviving. Air washes down the spine. Exhale, navel touches the spine, and all the stale air leaves the spinal body. The back body is also free of this air as well. Inhale, fill up, renewed energy. Exhale, release, old air. Inhale and exhale until it washes clean. And the inhale is just as renewing as the exhale. And the exhale is just as renewing as the inhale. And continue up now to the throat body, the back of the throat, the back of the neck, where the top of the spinal cord continues to connect that nape area. Let the breath fill this area and this space, washing it and renewing it. And on the exhale, letting go of any stale air. And then allow it to just expand and disseminate across the full neck body, all the way to the outside of the front throat. That place where when you speak, you can feel the vibrations from your voice box. Allowing that to be part of your light here that radiates. Part of the cleansing process, this renewing energy filled up on the inhale. And then on the exhale, letting go of anything that doesn't belong there or need to be there. Each breath is new. Each exhale is closer to the complete renewing of the cycle, the complete cleansing of the cycle of breath. And then to the face and the head, the full face body. Relax the jaw, the nose, the eyes. Allow the next inhale to be completely cleansing through each cell in the face body and each part of the face body, both those that support the senses, but also stuff like your cheeks, your tongue, the crevices of your eyes, your eyebrow. If you have wrinkles on your face, even the wrinkles on your face. See if you can find a sense of appreciation as you fill up with this renewing new breath. And on the exhale, letting go of any stale air that's in the face body, any opinions or judgments, letting them completely leave as well, along with the toxins that might be physically present. Inhale, renewing energy through the full face body. Maybe even smile. Allow it to radiate with even a brighter light as it shines. And then exhale, completely washing clean. anything that's there that doesn't belong there in this moment. Inhale, new breath. Exhale, anything stale, old breath. Inhale, new. Exhale, letting go. Continue to do this until it washes clean and your inhale and your exhale are both reviving, renewing, and clean. Completely unblocked and open. And the next inhale, come up to your mind, that place in your head body. See if you can allow your breath to completely fill up in your mind's eye. Bring your attention to that mind area and that space. Allow it to be filled with renewing energy. And then on the exhale, completely let go of anything that doesn't belong there. Any toxins, any stale air. Inhale, breathing in another beautiful breath, filling the mind with this renewing energy, this reviving energy. Letting every cell inside the mind body be filled. And on the exhale, letting go of any remaining stale air, any remaining blockages. Inhaling new breath in this new moment. Exhaling and letting go. Just a little bit more each time on the exhale. And allow the cycle to continue until you feel completely able to renew through each breath in and each breath out. Breathing in and out. And from the crown of the head down to the toes, every part of the body that you've just brought your breath to, allow the sense of renewing to flow as fluidly as possible down to the toes. Feel it fill up from the front of the body all the way to the back of the body. Inhale, breathing in, fluid energy that's renewing. Exhale, letting go of any staggering remaining stale air if there's any. Inhale, breathing in. Breath touches the toes, reviving the body. Exhale, washing clean, completely unblocked or unobstructed. The cycle is new. And the cycle lets go. New breath to the toes from the crown of the head. Reviving breath. Exhale, unblocked, completely fluid and free as it journeys out through the nose. Continue to do this for a few more moments, bringing your full body into this part of the practice. And I'll ring the singing bowl when it's time to close. Continuing to breathe in and out. Moment by moment, new breath by new breath. Nothing more, nothing less. You can continue to meditate as long as you like by turning off this recording or leaving the session. Otherwise, I will ring the singing bowl now, and we will close the practice together. Take a few very deep, concentrated breaths in with the intention to open your eyes and reset back into the present moment. Wiggle the feet, wiggle the fingertips, maybe even stretch. Smile. And thank you so much for joining me today. Congratulate yourself on a job well done, because you didn't have to meditate today, but you did. Anytime you need to come back to this practice, just take a breath moment by moment. Thank you. Namaste. Namaste.